So you're about to leave for basic training and you're looking at your packing list and it tells you to bring about $50 in cash. Do you actually need to bring that $50 in cash? Do you need to bring less? Do you need to bring more? Do you actually need to bring money to basic training as in the cash form, and how much do you need? So for today's video, I want to answer a quick little question that I get asked a lot, which is, do you actually need to bring cash to basic training, and how much do you need? And then why do you need cash? Like, why do they recommend that you bring cash to basic training? Because you're going to be at basic training. Like, are you going to actually be able to buy things at basic training? It's not like you're going to be able to go to the store all the time, but there are going to be some opportunities, some things that might arise where you're not going to get to use debit, you're not going to get to use your credit card, so you're going to need cash. Sometimes there might be a scenario at basic training where you have this thing called a gut truck. Well, basically, that's what we called it, but a gut truck was basically a truck that came around every couple of weeks, and they had Cliff Bars and Powerades, and we had the opportunity to buy Cliff Bars and Powerades for $2 each. Now, for our scenario, you could actually use a debit card or a credit card, but sometimes what would happen is the drill sergeants only allowed a couple of people to go, and they didn't allow you to basically bring everybody's credit cards. So one or two people could go, and then they could bring cash from other people in the platoon, other people in your squad, and then they could actually use that cash to buy everything. So you might be in a situation like that at basic training when you have something that you are wanting to buy, whether it's like t-shirts, whether it is food, Cliff Bars, Powerades, or whatever, but you can't actually physically go there, and maybe you don't want to give your credit card to the person, maybe you're not allowed to give your credit card to the person, so you just give them cash. And that's one reason that you're going to want to bring at least some amount of cash to basic training. So you have the gut truck, and then I mentioned just a few minutes ago or a few seconds ago, t-shirts. Well, when you're at basic training, you're gonna have the opportunity to buy t-shirts and the yearbook and all of these other things, and it's basically the very same situation. You might be able to use your credit card, you might be able to use your debit card, but you want to bring cash just in case. I know whenever I was at basic training, the t-shirt guy that came around and sold us a whole bunch of t-shirts, they only took cash. So the drill sergeants did allow us to go to the ATM. We basically took shifts and stuff going to the ATM. So they did allow us to go to the ATM, but for that example, buying t-shirts, they only accepted cash. So if you wanted to maybe just buy one t-shirt and you have, your $50, and that's going to be fine. If you want to buy a whole bunch of t-shirts, like a lot of people did, bought hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of stuff, then they're going to have to go to the ATM. But that is a scenario that might come up when you're at basic of why you need your cash. So the question here is, how much cash should you actually bring, and do you actually need to bring cash? And the answer to that is whatever you want, and basically what they recommend. So they recommend generally to bring about $50 in cash to basic. You're not supposed to be taking any more than that, and you can take less if you want to, but $50 should pretty much cover the base amount of things that you're going to get. So if you have the opportunity to get the gut truck a few times and buy a couple of Cliff Bars and a couple of Powerades every now and then, $50 should definitely cover that. If you want to get like one t-shirt, that should be fine to cover that. Anything else, then you should have the opportunity, and I say should because a lot of things at basic training are not guaranteed, and it just depends on your company, your platoon, your drill sergeants, all these other variables. But you should have the opportunity to go to the ATM whether you bring cash or not, but I wouldn't use that as a reason to not bring any cash at all, because I remember it was a literal pain in the butt to go to the ATM. Like the drill sergeants, it was just for some reason the most difficult thing in the world to go to the ATM. So don't be banking on that. So I definitely recommend to you guys the $50 that they recommend to bring $50 in cash. You might be able to use that at the airport, some other situation, but you never really know what's going to come up, and you never really know whether or not the situation that does arise when you want to buy something, whether or not they take a debit or credit card. So make sure you bring that $50 in cash if you want to bring $50 in cash, and that should cover all of the base things, all the base expenses that you're going to need at basic training. So that's it for this video. Just wanted to do a really quick one, basically literally to just test out the video quality, because if you guys didn't know, the audio and the video probably sounds and looks a little bit different in this, because if you didn't watch my last vlog, I got the new Canon 80D with a Rode microphone. So again, the video and the quality should be a little bit different, and I basically just wanted to make a real quick video just to kind of test things out. Regardless, I hope this video helped you guys out, and if you did enjoy it, hit that like button. That would be awesome. If you want to stick around for some more of my videos, hit that subscribe button. That would be even better. If you're not following me, if you are not following me on social media, I think today is the last day for the giveaway that I'm doing on Instagram, which will be February 1st when I'm uploading this. So you've got till the end of today to go to my Instagram and check out that picture and leave a comment where I'm giving away any 2 things from BPN. Just leave a comment down below on that Instagram picture and I will randomly select somebody at the end of today. So at the end of the day that you guys are seeing this, the day that I'm uploading it, that's when I'm going to select the winner. So make sure you guys do that if you have not already. And finally, I hope you guys have a great day and I will see you guys later.